to Streann News, the #1 destination for your local and global tech news made in Miami. I'm Sophia Vitello.
And I'm Liam Fabre.
According to an inside source at Apple, Streann has information suggesting the next iPhone SE could start at just $300, less than 3/4 of the price of the current model. At this stage, we only have one source on this, so don't take it as confirmed yet. However, the leak suggests that Apple might be feeling the pressure from low-cost Android phones, and this might be their budget-friendly response.
Instagram has infamously lacked a dedicated iPad app since day one, and it appears that won't change anytime soon. In a post on Twitter this weekend, Instagram boss Adam Mosseri attempted to defend this decision again with a pretty weak excuse. He said that Instagram gets this request a lot, while simultaneously saying that there just aren't enough iPad users to justify the work. So basically, Instagram knows you have a tablet, they know you want to see Insta posts on your big screen, and long story short, they don't care.
You can now attach one-time content warnings to the images and videos you tweet if you think the content is a little, let's say, spicy. Twitter started testing a feature that gives you a way to add warnings for nudity, violence, and other types of sensitive content to each individual post last year. But now Twitter's support has announced that the feature is available to everyone using its Android and iOS apps, as well as its web interface. So now if you see something gross on Twitter, it's because you willingly said you wanted to see it. No more excuses, guys.
Last weekend, the Trump-backed Truth Social app launched on the App Store and gained over 400,000 downloads by midweek. It's difficult to calculate if those figures represent the true consumer demand or if it's more curiosity seekers and media reporting on the launch. Meanwhile, many of those who did want to engage with the service received an error message upon trying to create an account, and others were placed on a wait list, according to reports. Some also reported never receiving their email verification and not being able to move past the verification step. Let's just say Truth Social had a rocky launch, to say the least.
Last week, the New York Times published an article titled "Why Podcasts Are Becoming Netflix." It ignited a new conversation surrounding podcasting. People have already said that podcasts are replacing radio completely, but could they be coming for streaming platforms next? The truth is, with busier and busier lives, a lot of people don't have time to sit down and watch Netflix. Podcasts allow them the flexibility to listen while working or walking their dog, or even while brushing their teeth. Here at Streann, we're starting a podcast within the month, and when we say something is the future, we're usually right.
Is TikTok still a short-form video platform? It seems less and less so, after the company announced today that it's expanding the maximum length for the uploads up to 10 minutes. TikTok has been testing ever longer uploads for years, recently introducing the 3-minute video last July, but this latest update is the largest increase yet and will now roll out globally. Isn't the point of TikTok short videos? Now watching a dozen TikToks will be like watching a 2-hour movie. My screen time is going to go through the roof.
Streann Studio, the web-based multi-camera live stream game changer, has grown 900% in the month of February alone. Hundreds of new users have joined the platform to start live streaming using the latest technology in the game. Now is the perfect time to join the fun. Sign up today at streann.studio.com.
Snapchat is testing mid-roll ads that appear in the stories of small groups of US creators, with a wider rollout happening in the coming months. When an ad is placed within a Snapstar story, Snapchat will share the revenue with creators. The company says the revenue share is based on a formula that takes into account metrics like posting frequency and engagement. Sorry though guys, this feature will only be available to Snap Stars, who are creators or public figures with large followings that have been verified on Snapchat, indicated by a gold star.
You never know these days what is going to show up on TikTok as the latest trend or craze, but the newest one involving tongue scraping is actually one that should be encouraged. Bacteria that cause gum disease, cavities, and bad breath tend to hang around those bumps on your tongue, known as papilla, and the toothbrush doesn't do a great job of cleaning it off. Tongue scraping can help, but it is possible to hurt yourself while performing tongue scraping, so you only want to use light pressure. Thanks, TikTok!
Ukrainian Instagram influencers are now Warzone witnesses and short-form urban warfare documentary makers. Many are calling Russia's invasion of Ukraine the TikTok war. Users of the platform were actively posting about the military escalation, even as Russian authorities were denying it. Many are also using social media outlets to become, quote, anti-war activists. They are pulling back the curtain on the atrocities taking place on the ground, allowing people to see raw footage from the point of view of the Ukrainian people without being tainted by Russian media propaganda.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what you see.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Streann News.